I am Mariah DaCosta. I am 19 years old and I racially identify as Black. However, ethnic-wise, I am Hispanic. I'm a student currently enrolled at NC State. I'm a junior and I am currently the president of the Caribbean Student Association Club at NC State. I chose to identify as Black and Hispanic because societal reasons. I am Black, like my color, there's no way around it. And ethnic reasons why is because that's my heritage, that's where my family comes from, so that's what I just adopted. I do often feel pressured to choose between my Blackness and other identities, mostly due to the fact that like sometimes I am forced to choose. Like for example, if it's a question where it's like check off a box, Black, Hispanic, not Hispanic but Black, I'm like, well, what am I checking off? Because you like it's only like one choice. Society perceives my Blackness, well, just for one, physical reasons, like I'm obviously Black, there's no way around that. But I guess in some of my mannerisms, like I sort of fit that stereotypical loudmouth Black girl. So people roll with that and always just assume that of me until I tell them my credentials, and then they're like shocked. So like I feel like I'm chokehold into that box of just being a Black girl, but I'm much more, because then like when people find out that I'm Hispanic, they get shook because I don't look like your typical fair skin, like naturally long hair Hispanic woman who speaks Spanish. I definitely feel like people act differently towards me because I'm not visibly Hispanic. Like whenever I do enter a room with people who are visibly Hispanic, like they instantly stop speaking Spanish because they don't assume that I speak it, because they don't assume that I'm Hispanic. I remember being in a situation where a guy was speaking to my mother about Black people in front of me, not realizing that, you know, I fully understood and that I fit both the description of being Hispanic and Black, and he was like really embarrassed, but the damage was done already. I feel like people in my life perceive me as more Black than Hispanic because, like, especially my family alone, like my sisters are fully Dominican, and my father, he's African American, so I'm partially Dominican and partially African American. So they see me more as that than anything because most of my friends are Black. Most of the people I associate with are Black. That's just due to the fact that I don't really speak Spanish well. So people just place me in that group of being Black rather than anything else.
Did anyone teach you to love your Blackness, and if so, who?
No one taught me. I feel like I had to teach myself. There's this ongoing joke where, because my family is Dominican, my mother's Dominican, there's this ongoing joke with Dominicans where it's like, I'm not Black, I'm Dominican. Because like that way to deny being Black, because we don't want to like associate ourselves. So ever since I can remember, even sometimes to this day, my mom always tried to make it her point to let me know that I'm not Black. I'm Dominican, but that doesn't always play out to her favor because I'm obviously like visibly Black. So I remember going into like middle school and trying that with all the other students, and everybody laughed at me for saying that. So I had to just teach myself that like I can't keep doing that because like people are gonna pick on me. Like I gotta embrace the fact that I'm Black and just stick with it and like just love it because I can't change it. Wouldn't just say my mother, but I feel like my family, like my mom's side as a whole, taught me to hate my Blackness, just like the long-rooted history in our family with being with like Black people entering our family, because So like there's a long history with being black, and it's like when like because my family originally was like the white Hispanics, and then my great grandmother married a black man, like a really black man, and that just like ruined the lineage apparently for them, and that's a bad taste in everyone's mouth. But my mom tried to be different, and she married a black man, but that didn't work out all that well for her either. So that just continued the stigma of them not liking black people. So like they just kept pushing that ideal into my head. I first realized I was black when it was one time me and my mom, because we're from New York, so in New York all the neighborhoods are like separated by cultures and like ethnicities and stuff. So we went to the Jewish neighborhood one day, and it was like a sea of white people, and I just looked at myself and I was like, I don't look like that. So I think that clicked in my head. I'm like not I'm not white. My blackness is not entirely like it doesn't make up everything about me, but it plays a huge role in me, like my experience and like how I live everyday life and the way I speak and the way I interact with others. Like my blackness is bold, courageous, awesome, beautiful. Like I'm not gonna say I'm awesome because I'm black, but like it plays a huge part.
Cool. Did you always perceive it like that?
No, I did not. I did not always perceive me being black as a good thing. I thought it was like a curse at first, because it's like, oh no, I'm gonna get discriminated against. And I mean, I still have those fears, but I still have this rich culture and history behind me that like I feel like other people without it will never understand. Like there's just something about being black that just connects me to multiple other people, and it's such a beautiful thing. My advice for people who were taught to hate their blackness is to take a second to just look at themselves in the mirror and realize like your skin was given to you, like it's a beautiful thing that was given to you. Like you can't change it, so you might as well embrace it. It's nothing to hate. Like it's like your color comes with so much background and so much like life and history, and like you have a community of people who love you for your color, so embrace it.